Whoa, 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 bop.
What's up YouTube? Chris Bandy here. In this series, I'm going to show you how to understand jazz harmony. This tutorial focuses on harmonic features, analysis, and labeling. It does not focus on progressions or performance techniques, although I might make tutorials for those concepts later on. In addition, I teach jazz piano, theory, and composition lessons in person and online, so email me if you are interested. If you have any questions about this video, please check the description before commenting. Thanks to the Coldest Water Bottle Company for sponsoring this series. This 21-ounce sports bottle is solid and sturdy, keeps your drinks cold, floats on water so you don't lose it, has a rubber grip and a handle, is odor resistant, and fits in basically all cup holders. It has been perfect for me every time I go out of the house, and they have 12 different bottle types and a bunch of other products. The brand has over 8,000 5-star reviews, and they offer full refunds if you aren't satisfied. Pick up a Coldest Water bottle today by clicking the link in the description, and use the promo code BANDY to get 10% off your entire order. Alright, let's get into the series. To begin, we can distinguish between notes and tones. I think it will be easiest to do this with a piano. A note is a specific pitch that you get by pressing a specific key on the piano. For example, middle C and middle D are made by pressing different piano keys, and therefore they are different notes. Similarly, middle C and treble C are made by pressing different piano keys, and therefore they are different notes. Therefore, a piano has 88 different notes, since it has 88 different keys. To indicate a specific note, you need to have a musical letter, an accidental, and a register. For middle C, the letter is C, the accidental is natural, and the register is middle. And if the accidental is natural, you don't have to say the word natural. So instead of saying middle C natural, you can just say middle C. On the other hand, a tone is only the letter and the accidental. A tone does not have a register. For example, C itself is a tone. Not middle C, not treble C, but just C itself. So even though middle C and treble C are different notes, they are the same tone, because they are both C natural. And of course, middle C and middle D are different notes and different tones, because they have different letters. Therefore, even though a piano has 88 different notes, it has only 12 different tones. C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, and B. Plus, a single tone can have different spellings. For example, C sharp is the same tone as D flat, F sharp is the same tone as G flat, and so on. Now I'm going to give a refresher on the musical intervals that I'll be using. An interval has two parts, a quality and a degree. The quality comes first and can be things like major, minor, perfect, diminished, and augmented. The degree comes next, and it can be things like second, third, fourth, and so on. Now, if you want to find the interval from one tone up to another tone, it's easiest to find the degree first and the quality afterwards. To find the degree of the interval from one tone up to another tone, simply count starting on the letter of the first tone up to the letter of the second tone. For example, if I want to find the degree of the interval from C up to F sharp, I count up through all the letters between those tones. C, D, E, F. Notice that I counted every single letter. I included both the first letter and the last letter. Now, since I counted a total of 4 letters, that means the degree of the interval from C up to F sharp is a fourth. So the interval from C up to F sharp is some type of fourth. Another type of problem is finding the top tone when all you know is the bottom tone and the degree. For example, how do I find a tone that is a fifth above E? Well, I just start on E and count up 5 letters. And I make sure to include the first letter when I'm counting. So here we go. E, F, G, A, B. I've counted a total of 5 letters, and the last letter I counted was B. So a tone that is a fifth above E is any tone with the letter B. So the degree does not tell us what accidental the B will have. All it tells us is that the tone will have the letter B. So the tone could be B natural, B flat, or even B sharp. all three of those tones are a fifth above E. So, how do we know what accidental the top tone will have? To answer that, we need to know the quality of the interval. After we find the degree of an interval, we find its quality. The quality is determined by the number of half steps from the bottom tone up to the top tone. A major second is 2 half steps, a major third is 4 half steps, a perfect fourth is 5 half steps, a perfect fifth is 7 half steps, a major sixth is 9 half steps, and a major seventh is 11 half steps. Now, you can get all of the other interval qualities by simply increasing or decreasing that number of half steps by 1. To change the quality of an interval from major to minor, decrease. To change the quality from minor to diminished, decrease. To change the quality from perfect to diminished, decrease. To change the quality from major to augmented, increase. And to change the quality from perfect to augmented, increase. Now we can return to our interval from C to F sharp and try to find its quality. So, how many half steps are from C up to F sharp? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if you noticed, I did not count the first tone. When you're finding the degree, you do count the first tone. But when you're finding the number of half steps, you do not count the first tone. So, from C up to F sharp is 6 half steps. Looking on the table here, we see that if the degree is a fourth and the number of half steps is 6, then the quality of the interval is augmented. So, the interval from C up to F sharp is an augmented fourth.